Welcome back to the Georgia High School Sports Daily. Right now, we're going to talk with Dr. Jenny Millward of the Adaptive Sports. Thank you so much for joining us. How's it going?
Everything's great. Thanks for having me.
You bet. So this new position you've stepped into, it looks like you're just the third to take over this role in about 29 years. You come from Houston County. Let's start there with Houston County. We've seen the Sharks. The basketball program's been the biggest dynasty in that regard. What was your experience like just working at Houston County with the student services?
Sure, I'd love to start there. We had just a phenomenal teacher leader come forward to administration to pitch the idea. Christy Jones, who is with ASP as an outreach director currently, she pitched it to district level administration, the idea of bringing in this opportunity for our students with physical disabilities. And we knew our community would embrace it, our students would love it. And so 18 years ago, the Sharks came to be. And since that time, they have earned 39 championships across the three sports. That would be handball, wheelchair, and wheelchair basketball, and football. And so bringing home 39 championships, we kept having to add trophy cases and spaces for banners. It was a great situation to be in, and have enjoyed so much seeing our student athletes flourish on the court, and having these opportunities to participate in adapted sports and having the team experience like their friends do without physical disabilities.
Yep, and that is always an exciting part of the championship weekend. Obviously, Houston County has been the team that has dominated. I've been to quite a lot of those championship clinching victories, seeing them, just how exciting it is, how much it means to them to be able to have that success and really just put themselves on the map as that premier program. But in terms of ASP, maybe outside of Georgia, I mean, how big is this role just nationwide?
I'm so glad you asked, because I love to be able to put Georgia forefront. Georgia is the leader across the nation. They're the only state that provides this framework for interscholastic competition. And so what I mean by that is that we're the only state that provides it in conjunction with schools. And so it really sets us in a unique position to have a lot of influence across the nation, and hopefully we can have other states joining in. We do allow other states to use our materials, our manuals, our instructional and training videos, but while we concentrate on growth and expansion here in the state.
Yep, and then you will step in for the two previous people that had this position. It was the co-founders, actually, Tommy Storms and then Bev Vaughn. What was your work like within? And then do you see any maybe new big endeavors you guys are looking to just grow this?
You know, Bev and Tommy have done such a phenomenal job going into our 30th anniversary next year. Working so hard to establish this organization in the state. They certainly have left a legacy that won't be forgotten. And they are currently supporting me as I transition in as the new executive director. I'm learning so much from them currently at the same time, and it's great to still have them so involved in the program and able to really make this transition as smoothly as we can. So we're working on that transition right now, and I'm just excited to be able to take it from them and build on what they've created. We have so many districts right now interested in adding this to what they're currently providing for students with physical disabilities. We're currently in talks with 6 districts who are interested in expansion, and that's certainly what we're looking forward to doing in the coming days.
And then what were some of the things that Houston County did in particular to really just stand out and be successful just across the board in all these different sports?
I think it was really had a lot to do with our promotion. We allowed our team of coaches to present it at the school level, do sample exhibitions to the students in their gym to really bring awareness and to inspire children to want to try this competitive sport opportunity. So we had a road show to speak and went around to schools with some of our teams and members and really demonstrated their skills and what they were able to accomplish on the court. And so it really brought that awareness, and then we just increased in student engagement and interest to the point we had to add a junior varsity team. So Houston County went from 1 team to 2 teams, able to allow that many more students to participate at the varsity and junior varsity levels. And I give all that credit to our coaches and the excitement that they took it around to the schools and showcased it.
And then in this new role, when did you become named in this new position? Was it pretty recent?
Yeah, so I started January 6th, so just earlier this month. And so I've been here for just a few weeks. And like I said, working with Bev and Tommy, the co-founders, on just making sure that I have the foundation I need, and looking forward to engaging with stakeholders across the state and making sure they have all the resources they need for this program to expand.
And then one of the things you guys have done also, I think it's called the Aspire Awards. Is that correct?
Absolutely. It's such a phenomenal event that we hold annually, and we're able to recognize the accomplishment of children, just what adults put into it as well, as far as the district level, media who supports us. And so it's a phenomenal event. We have a beautiful dinner, and we're able to showcase and really highlight the accomplishments of the year.
And then I think you had mentioned something about maybe 6 areas you guys are looking at maybe growing or getting established. What parts of Georgia have you seen that are interested in trying to follow the model of Houston County or the Gwinnett areas? And then what parts of the states are still maybe underserved in this?
Sure. So we're actually seeing interest across the state. That's great. We want to build networks across the state and make sure that it's as close and convenient for everyone to be able to participate. And so there really isn't one area that stands out. We're getting interest from across the state, east, west, north, and south, and that's exciting. And we're really hoping and promoting our March 8th championship game. We hope to bring in people, come and see us, talk to us, meet us, watch a game, see what it's all about and what it could be for your district.
Yep, and so that'll be exciting. Obviously, they'll have the playoffs to set the championship matchups. Real quick, what are the other sports that are offered right now at this point?
Sure. So we also, basketball, of course, is everyone's most exciting. It seems like that's the one that people get most excited about. But we also have handball, and we have track and field that students participate at the school level. And in addition to that, we have football. And so we start the year with handball, and we go into basketball and finish the year with football.
And so the football, yeah, you mentioned that's the final one. What have you seen just with the growth of that sport in your time covering this?
Absolutely. So, there was not a framework for that, and we were able to build it, make it happen. And so students are able to now participate on a basketball court in the sport of football. And so it's a really neat experience. I hope that you will bring us back and let us show some of those highlights as we approach that season.
Absolutely. And then you started in January. What maybe events are you looking forward to just the rest of this school year?
So the rest of this school year, of course, we're just starting in wheelchair basketball. And this is certainly an exciting season, and looking forward to the semifinals on March 1st and then the finals on March 8th. And then we'll get started with football and also some track and field events. So the rest of the school year has a whole lot in store for us.
And then in terms of the staff you're working with, I'm assuming it's not just you. I mean, who else have you been able to kind of bring in on board?
Absolutely. So we've recently brought on board full-time, well, we will be in February, bringing on Terry Grundusky as our communications director. She's phenomenal, and I know that everyone, I'm sure if you follow us on Facebook, which I hope you do, she just does a phenomenal job covering everything for us on the social media side and press releases. So we've just recently added her. We have a great team. We have Robin, who is our state director of games, Robin Hootzel. We also have Christy Jones, who is our director of outreach. And of course, we have that solid footing with our founders, right, working with us so closely with Tommy Storms and Bev Vaughn.
Absolutely, yes. Terry does a fantastic job, Facebook and obviously Twitter also. She was the first one that I met. She explained to me the rules, and it was very exciting just to watch that first ever championship. Win Houston County impressed me, and they haven't let up, so I know you'll still be pulling for the Sharks probably. But thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate it. Congratulations on this, and we can't wait to see the work you guys do.
Thanks for having me.
You bet. All right, so stay tuned. We will be back with one more segment. We'll catch up with Max to talk about everything ScoreATL.com.